For today's topic, I wanted to talk about the big lie around hard work, working hard. I think this is such an important topic because it is such a condition for so many of us. We're raised with the understanding, the belief, the conditioning that working hard is number one, so important, number two, admirable, and number three, the only way to get results and to be successful. There's a lot of people out there who say, work smart, not hard, and that's fair enough. But that's not what I wanted to talk about today. What I want to talk about today is the effect on the brain and body of working hard and how counterproductive it can be. And then I'm going to also give you some tips for achieving what you want to achieve, whether you're working hard or not. So first of all, the definition of working hard, most of us think of working hard as a lot of effort, a lot of time put in, perhaps sacrificing things. But if you think about it, there's a difference in the inner experience for each person who may be putting the same effort into an activity. And what I mean by that is, for Steve, working hard in the garden, it's working hard, but he has a very different inner experience I would have if I was working hard in the garden. So Steve loves gardening. So he's putting in a lot of effort, a lot of time, and it can feel physically taxing, but his inner experience is very different to his inner experience would be if he was doing what I do and working hard. So I do all the admin, the social media of our business, emails, creating content, connecting with people, answering questions on our social media, all of that. And I work hard at that. So in other words, I put a lot of effort, a lot of time into it, but I enjoy it. So my inner experience of working hard at that is very different to what Steve's inner experience for doing that. So the defining factor here is how you're feeling inside. Working hard and feeling stressed, working hard and feeling resentful or resistant, or working hard and feeling frustrated and wishing you didn't have to do it. That is what makes the difference versus working hard and getting something done, getting a sense of achievement, enjoying the process, looking forward to the results. So that is what makes the difference, not how hard you're working, not the activity you're doing. And I'm going to tell you exactly why that's what makes the difference. Because this isn't just about how you're feeling. This is about the effect of the chemical state on your brain and body that impact the results you get. So, for example, stress chemicals that create negative emotions. So if you're feeling frustrated, if you're feeling anxious, if you're feeling worried, angry, resentful, all of those kinds of negative emotions, one of the effects of those stress chemicals in the system is that they cause blood to drain from the prefrontal cortex of the brain to the back of the brain because they're for survival. And the result of that is that you don't have access to your cognitive thinking. So your ability to problem solve and be creative and come up with options that you hadn't thought of before, your communication skills, all of that is impacted by those chemicals. So if you're working hard and you're feeling any negative emotion, the results you get are not going to be as good as they can be if you were working hard and feeling good about it. Steve, doing what I do, he wouldn't get the results I get because I enjoy what I'm doing, even though we could put the same amount of effort in and work as hard. And when you're working hard and it feels good, it either feels rewarding or it feels enjoyable, or you're excited about it, or you're thinking of the end result. In other words, how many people are going to be helped by what you're doing. All of those positive emotions are caused by feel-good chemicals in your system, endorphins, serotonin, oxytocin. That brings blood back to the prefrontal cortex of your brain and keeps it there, which means any effort you're putting in, you're getting the most out of it because you can think clearly. So the tips I want to give you is, if you are enjoying the hard work you're doing, fantastic. The achievement that you will get is from the combination of the effort you're putting in and the feel-good chemicals in your system. If you're not feeling good about working hard, in other words, if you're stressed, if you're worried, if you're frustrated, if you are resistant to doing it, wishing you could do something else, then take a step back, press pause, and assess, first of all, do you have to do this thing? In other words, is there something else you can do, or is there someone else who could do it for you? Bearing in mind that the hard work itself is not what will get you the result. So, as I was saying, that it's the chemical state that's going to get you the results, regardless of what you're physically doing. The question to ask yourself is, am I working this hard or doing this hard work because I think I have to, or because I was conditioned to believe that I have to work hard in order to either be valuable or to achieve results? And then double check that with yourself. So can someone else do it? Is there some other way I can get this result where I'm not feeling negative while I'm working hard? That's number one. The second point is, if it is something that you do have to do, for many of us, taxes are a thing. So tax returns or accounts, or for some people, admin is hard work, or social media, or promoting your business, or even physical tasks. If it's something that you have to do and you don't enjoy it, and you're stressed, or you feel resentful, or you feel worried or anxious, then do this. Press pause first and make sure that you get into a feel-good state before you start doing that work. So rather than just pushing yourself or forcing yourself or feeling bad about not doing it, take some time out specifically to bring the prefrontal cortex of your brain online so that you get the most out of what you do. And ways to do that: you'll know that you've got the cognitive thinking part of your brain online when you're feeling good, because lowering the level of stress chemicals, increasing the level of feel-good chemicals in your system allows blood to come back to that part of your brain. So ways to do that: listen to music you love before you do the work. Go for a walk listening to an uplifting audiobook, or do some other form of physical exercise. Think about things you're looking forward to. Have something to look forward to after you've done this work, so that you're not working hard for the sake of working hard. You're going to get something done, and then you're going to have fun, do something you love, spend time with people you love, play with your pets. Other ideas: just take a deep breath and imagine being surrounded by your favorite color. Even doing just that can bring down the stress chemicals and start the feel-good chemicals. Whatever it is that gets you into that state of feeling good and looking forward to something. Oh, another thing you can do is look at the end result. So you're doing this activity, but what's the end result? We tend to get very bogged down sometimes with the hard work, as opposed to thinking of that one person whose life is going to be changed if we manage to get this done. And that's one of the most powerful things you can do. So as you are planning to do whatever you have to do, rather than thinking of it as hard work, get excited for the end result. Get excited for that one person who doesn't know yet that their life is going to be changed because you got this work done. So whatever it takes to get into that state of feeling good and looking forward to something, or looking forward to the end result, and then do what you can to enjoy the process if you can. At the very least, look forward to it being done, because then whatever activity you're doing, you're going to get a much better result because you've got the cognitive thinking part of your brain online. So then working hard, feeling good, that'll get you the results. If you would like to learn more about how the impact of hard work and how you're feeling and even your childhood has on your brain, and if you would like to get more out of your brain, we have a free mastermind that you can enroll in. You can sign up for. It's only about 38 minutes, and the link is in the description. So I hope that's helpful. Of course, as always, let me know if you have any questions or need clarification on anything. I love answering questions and I love sharing this information. So pop those questions in the comments if you have any, and I will see you next time. Bye-bye now.